Hello everyone, I am Sandeep Abhange and today I will tell you if you should subscribe for the latest IPO of Mrs. Bectors Food Specialties Ltd or not. Starting with the IPO details, the biscuit and bakery product maker is planning to raise Rs.541 Cr via a combination of offer for sale of Rs.500 Cr and a fresh issue of Rs.41 Cr. The IPO will be open from 15th to 17th of December and the price band is fixed at Rs 286 to 288 per share for a lot size of 50 shares per lot bid. Mrs. Bector's Food is one of the leading companies in the premium and mid-premium biscuit segment and the premium bakery segment across North India. The company manufactures and markets a range of biscuits such as cookies, creams, crackers and digestives under its flagship brand Mrs. Bector's Cremica. It is also into manufacturing and marketing of bakery products in savory and sweet categories which include breads, buns, pizza bases and cakes under its brand English Oven. Apart from this, it boasts of a large clientele for its buns. It is the largest supplier of buns to some reputed quick service restaurant giants in India like Burger King, McDonald's and other brands like PVR, Fasus, Rebel Foods and Yum. Bector's Food has 6 state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities and plans to expand one of its facilities in Rajapura from the IPO proceeds. As far as the overall industry is concerned, there is great scope to expand given the Indian biscuits and bakery retail market is valued at Rs 450 billion and is expected to grow at a CAGR of approximately 9% over the next 5 years as compared to the global biscuit market which is expected to grow at a CAGR of 6%. Biscuits and other snacking bakery products contribute almost 89% to the total market share while the balance 11% is contributed by breads. The per capita consumption of both biscuits and breads stood at 2.5 and 1.4 per kg per annum in India, which is significantly lower than not only developed countries like the US and UK, but also some developing Asian economies like Sri Lanka. Higher income, changing lifestyle, affordability are some key growth drivers for this industry. Coming to its competitive strengths, Bector's Food is among the top 2 Indian biscuit manufacturers. As of FY20, they had a market share of 4.5% in the premium and mid-premium biscuits market in North India. It is also one of the leading exporters of biscuits from India, contributing 12% share of the Indian biscuit export market in 2019 and more than 50% by value. Currently, 22% of its revenues are coming from exporting of biscuits. In the bakery division, Bector's flagship brand English Oven is one of the largest selling brands in the premium bakery segment in Delhi, NCR, Mumbai and Bengaluru. In terms of its sales and distribution network, the company distributes its biscuits all across India through 154 super stockists, 644 distributors and 458,000 retail outlets. It also has an in-house developed automation tool called Perry to increase productivity of the super stockists and distributors by providing critical information like sales trends on the real-time basis. Now moving on to financials, the company has delivered strong revenue CAGR growth of 12% during FY17 to FY19 as compared to 10% CAGR growth in revenues of Britannia. However, the revenues remained largely flat in FY20 due to marginal impact of COVID-19, but in H1 FY21, revenues across domestic and export biscuits saw a growth of 32% and 39% year-on-year. In the same period, its branded breads business also grew 51% year-on-year. In terms of its margins, the company recorded highest ever PAT and EBITDA margins in H1 FY21 due to lower operational costs and other savings. Their gross margin stood at 44.3% at a 3 months average compared to 39.3% by Britannia and 35.9% by Parle for the same period. Mrs. Bector's ratios have also delivered decent returns to its shareholders. Its average return on equity and return on capital employed was 13% and 17% respectively, which has now in H1 FY21 reached an inflection point of 22% and 24% respectively. The company has improved its operating cash flows over time and has grown at a CAGR of 33% from FY18 to FY20. Moreover, it has improved its free cash flows from negative 71.5 crore to positive 67 crore in FY20. This was after a capex of 258 crore which was done in the last 3.5 years. Despite having many positives, the company faces some risk too, like stiff competition. Mrs. Bector's primary competitors include FMCG giants like ITC, Britannia and Parle Biscuits. Not only that, the company has a significant presence in the export market, so it faces competition risk across the globe, and this may adversely affect its business. Second major risk the company could face is expansion beyond its core market, that is North India. As compared to its competitors, which have diversified market share across states, Mrs. Bector's Food is highly dependent on northern markets for sale of both its categories, which could halt growth of the company going forward. Thirdly, as the company mainly relies on premium and mid-premium categories, growth in semi-urban and rural areas may remain restricted. This can hamper expansion towards a wide growing market. But despite these risks, Mrs. Bector seems to be a decent returns candidate from a valuation perspective. It is fairly valued compared to its peers, and hence investors can subscribe to this IPO for listing gains only. Thank you.